that Wingman will be a 6v5 for you. So there's the smokes, there's the knives, Paranoia comes across, and then Wingman gets to work.
Corey just decayed from that poison orb, wasn't actually damaged, but he's back in the fight now. Here comes the side hit from behind. Oh, that flash util. That all gets avoided by TSM, who play off the side, but then kind of have to just contact through smokes. Gimon able to hold his ground there, and Ada looking sharp. Now 7 is caught between a rock and a hard place. Nowhere to go. Push through that smoke as well. They are ready to try and anchor this.
Yeah, and this hit, just keep note of it, because the utility that gets used, that's going to be the setup for literally every single round. Fragment well placed to flush out the backside corner. Thrash also spent. Again, it's just going to be earned up so darn quickly on that one for B-Dog.
Stella trades pleasantries here with Gimon. Got a double angle. Whoa. Face out! What is that? Are you kidding me? Bro, you were flashed! Bro, you can't see, hello? That's the, oh, that is disgusting. The only rifle brought into the round finds its mark. Now Corey walks headlong into the bullet from Sim. Sorry.
Little buddy. Oh, he does get revealed by the trap wire. So Wingman gets taken down. Corey trying to back out, and oh, well played by 7. Again, the passive setup this time for the trap wire works out perfectly. He's now on 3. He knows Corey's nearby and likely tagged, but the sheriff will not find the final shot needed. And we go into a 5v2, and that's the contest that TSM is going to want to try to replicate each and every round if possible. The early execute, so to speak, from particularly B-Dog, but Troop as a whole. I mean, if the Wingman gets taken by the trap wire.
Great distraction. Fantastic bait.
There's our second Thrash. 7 rounds in. Sim. Oh, uncharacteristic miss on the hard scope, and Corey's going to say, hey, brother.
Operator plays try and contest those extremities here and receive contact, but Turtle Troop have the read. Oh, man, this trap wire from 7. Bro, he is seeing it all.
Spike planted.
It's just
Spike
such
down there, Paranoia.
Yeah, it's such a guaranteed setup. Now the Seekers from behind also kind of bottles them up here, Midge. I mean, there's no other Troop can go, and 7 continues.
Cyber Cage basically saves a Proto's life there. I mean, I think a Proto or whoever it was, maybe Gimon got Paranoia there on the side. Just runs up a Cyber Cage, protects him, and then finds a kill.
Because there's a lot more in depth than that, but if they're throwing utility, they essentially have to get behind it.
Great satchel for break the crosshair placement, but Gimon doesn't miss. He's good for 2 once more, and then the follow-up is there. The showstopper gets involved and poised. Absolutely. This hasn't felt close. These rounds are over in a matter of seconds. This Turtle Troop a ride or die with the strategy. Oh, the off angle from Bro, this guy. Oh, they've got to get up early in the morning to get the better of him. My goodness, Corey. Who, by the way, an FPS veteran at the highest level in multiple titles, gets absolutely clowned on.
Not essentially letting Troop get away with these free setups, so to speak. Poise on the corner. 1v1 goes his way. Not going to get the second, but B-Dog is in trouble. And it's not getting much better as the defense is already fully rotated over to A.
Team Ace.
Wow.
Hello.
The spike is here.
Now you've got Guamon just throwing a curveball at mid, and he's going to catch timing.
They were just here. They were just here. Corey was shoulder pin. Oh, what we did, please. Gimon gets the drop on him. B-Dog at least having a trade here.
But Thrash is at the ready. Is that number 3 or is that number 4? And it wasn't keeping count.
I want to say 3. Given that the opportunity for ult orbs has been limited recently. Great position from Corey. That is stellar positioning. Corey's now behind the box in the middle of the map, but Corey's going to be there. Only a Proto to really try and hold them back at the end there, and Turtle Troop with a nice...
It's just the one trap wire in the way. Adder's really not going to be able to peek off of it either. Paint Shells delays. Oh, Sim gets this read. Oh, he does, but it doesn't matter. Adder just a little bit quicker on the trigger. So, chance for the retake. 5v4. Just comes down to can they get through the rest of this utility. Proto steps up. Bold call. Paranoia is on the mix, and now Troop can make their way onto site.
Voice very low there inside that smoke, but the flash out is good. He's able to find at least one. That'll put TSM in a position where they can take it, and Gimon with 3 more.
Finger up close like this, he just has to go 1 for 1. This is a lot of pressure on Troop being able to isolate with things like their own fragmented flashes. You have to get utility out of here if you're TTR'd on this retake.
Sim gets his, he'll take it. But here comes the hit now from the defenders. Wild spray there from Addo, eventually claims the target, and a Proto now has to clutch once more. Suppressed, but there's no need to the util. Tries to wrap around to the left here, but Weeded comes away with...
The front starts to break down, and he already has. So look at TTR. They are slow at market. They're slow through the back. This is taking so much time, Mitch.
Proto here looking for a timing. Already though, the side hit's starting to come through. Adder's found two. He's pushed his way all the way up. Traded out eventually
Last
here.
player standing.
He got rid of a Proto. That
Wow.
mid-lurk player gets cut down. Back down. They're by no means out of the woods, especially when they, on Sunset, you can't really scale off the side aggressively.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Just expose yourself.
Oh, and another, just again,
Spike
aggressive
down A.
setup. This time it's just right down tiles. And Reaper's going to follow up. Thrash is right there with it. This is just
my God.
the Giga Chad. Let's battle. Got the setup that they want around the site with the trap wires guarding both entrances into the immediate plant area in specific. We did on a really aggressive corner. Oh, just got to get beat to the trigger. And now all of a sudden, TSM could do a little bit of a burst attack of their own.
Corey's going after him. Oh, Corey! Sim gets brought down by Stella, so Corey now has to find a way to make use of this. Kimon gets himself wedged. Showstopper now off the board. Corey gonna buy some time here. Well-placed paint shells here to slow a Proto in 7-up.
Yeah, TSM was just waiting for Poise to hit through market before they committed onto site. Really heads-up play. Flash also connects. Stellar gives away his position. Adder not fully on site yet. Tough angle across the site. That is, and now Adder's in position to get a read. He can back off. Cybercage to give some separation. This is all working out perfectly for Troop. TSM have to force the square peg into the round hole. At least they find the first blood, and now the commitment has to be to B.
Adder looked shaky there. I don't think he was ready for that aggression through market. He's going to fall, but we did. Steady hand this round. Very much needed. Great break transfer onto Sim, and he's eating them up, baby.
Hey, bro. I mean, clean as you'd like. The fact that their stingers out, you also don't want to get caught on long angles from very nasty Sheriff users. So now it's about using flashes and way back to Paranoia for TSM comes out. That's enough for a 1-for-1.
Out of charge.
Need more than that, though. The spam is good. GMDN one. With one, he's able to find the kill at the very least. Sting has done his job.
One enemy remaining.
Still a flash here up for Stellar, and now it's only 7 with the Sheriff. Playing outside the cyber cage, it's 1. But it's just the single.
Proto may wander his way forward to try to create an extra point of ingress here if they do hit B.
Here's the showstopper. TSM putting it all out there. Sim can't complete, though. Corey playing from on top of the kiosk. It's not that unexpected a position, but Sim can't correct in time. Cybercage is going to give out all the room he needs to make the shots. He'll find 2 instead. Thrash straight down mid. A Proto able to shrug it off at least, but now with 4 players to face down, TSM are out of options. They're out of time. A Proto's going to give them a stay of execution here, but there's a lot to be done. That kiosk position has been refreshed. This time we did. TP'd up there. Surely you can't play around this. The spike is so far away from a Proto, and Adder gets the job done. Turtle Troop take the map away.
Retake a little bit more one-dimensional, but now they've got stairs as an option. Paint shells up and over the top, gets Sim in towards pit, plus low health pools around. A couple of trades,
left.
sure, but numbers still favoring TSM, and they've delayed the plant.
Gimon's going to be here. I mean, no one ever checks this corner, do they? No one. Still going to be a trade at the very least. TSM, though, going to work. Total Troop down to a single individual at a paltry 21 points of health. And we did at this point realizes that a plant is probably not on the cards here. A Proto's going to catch his heel.
A main control, but Adder may just walk into a bit of a trap here. I mean, it's a double stack behind the box, plus a player on the close corner. Adder is, wow, does well. That, I mean, the first is fine, but the weapon's given up. But Gamon does it. The Paranoia still available. Stellar sees, trying to control a little bit more time and space, but they're running out of it until, wait a second, Corey's in the long flank and B-Dog's at Waterfall. They could collapse on this.
Enemy remaining.
Having Waterfall secured is so big there. That is massive. And now Proto just has to waltz on in here. Can't get much done at all. Great little adaptation there by B-Dog to take such adamant about this C play.
And the quick rotation from 7, he can delay because he's still got both guiding lights. The Trailblazers checking things out. He gets deleted, but oh, they walk up. Not expecting that. Troop is still kind of hanging out towards mid pillars, and the first blood gets tallied, and now a follow-up as Stellar opens up C.
Control here. There is 2 players, though, at Waterfall. It could be a problem. 7 able to flash himself in, but it doesn't catch Stellar. Second guiding light, no good. 7's going to find it. Spike, not down as of yet, was recovered by Corey, brought back, and now a Proto steps ahead of the paint shells here. Gets a bit of action, the satchel pops. Sim in a position to take some contact, but it's going to come a lot closer than he'd otherwise like. And we need to set up to receive this.
Pistols, this is how Troop will move, saying, okay, they've got nothing but Sheriffs. This is where we can make an A play happen and make this defense think about other stuff. Opening exchange, not bad. Sim still has more in the way. Showstopper's out, catches in midair, and now TSM can collect weapons.
With 7 flashing in.
It's just so tough because you're still 10 seconds away from a haunt. You just have the C's available for Stellar. He does do a lot of clearing and steps into a double. Oh, heroic little lineup. Now the Nightfall gets earned, immediately spent. Paranoia can follow up if it needs to come out. And just like that, will look to be TSM collecting a freebie. Immediately gets canceled.
Confirms this. We and Ada have the high-low setup, and the C's will keep a Proto in place. Not a damn thing he can do now as the triple swing comes in. Troll. Now, they gamble a bit over towards the A-log. So again, leaving B open.
Oh.
Sim absolutely dominated. Didn't know what hit him. Ankle's broken. He's going to feel that on a cold day when the wind blows. I'll tell you that much.
I know exactly where.
Oh,
Nicely by 7. I mean, that is to find that one through the wall. But here we go. Turtle Troop unperturbed. Still with a 4 versus 4. They're going for it. 7. Overwhelmed.
yeah, and there's the aggression immediately through the dark cover. Corey's feeling it. 4 in a row, looking for the ace. It just goes, it passes from one hot hand to the other. Not enough ammunition for all 5. Combo should be coming in, although Paranoia actually connects onto Corey, so he blindly fires, literally. Doesn't connect really into much of anything. And that's enough for TSM to hold their ground. The trades are coming out. Proto with a corner by himself gets the 1 for 2. Adder now, the last one left alive. Spike down, not a lot of time. And he's stuck.
10 seconds left.
Literally between the rock and the hard place. Solid defensive hold from TSM.
Here, that'll be thrown down just in this corner from Poise, but he'll have to defend it. Sim with a boom bot at least. Here comes the lockdown. So Poise now going to just set up around this one. Look at the wide wrap here coming from We Did. He actually might get a timing on a Proto. That would be big. But the lockdown, though, will come into play. He won't be able to dive into it. And then he needs to hope he has enough time to have an impact now. He and Corey are working from completely opposite angles. There's a defuse happening. And there it is. The lockdown gives TSM all the room. Nightfall comes in. Sim's able to step ahead of it, though. There's a lot of action inside tree. Boombot doesn't get a whole lot of info. The flash was there, though, when Turtle Trooper trying to back away, but Sim found the timing just as the door was closed. Adler's able to hold his ground. Guiding light. Flash on 3. 7 with 3. Absolutely immaculate spray transfer and a well-deserved round for TSM to round out the half. Fault line play here out of tree and then capitalize on a pistol round could be absolutely devastating. Lying in wait. Corey and We Did now springing forward. Same corner there for We Did. Come on. Running afoul of each other once more. B-Dog also commits now and leaves Sim all on his own. He mentioned Shift that could split them up. But they opt to split themselves here. One playing from lower. This is going to be a tough angle for Sim to check. Stella's there. The swing. Adder's able to find him. And that's the foot the Turtle Troop bite. All of Turtle Troop, though, are grouped up here. Superior weaponry, yes, the range doesn't favor them. The flash was good, though. Can the judge get involved? No, apparently the jury and executioner got to him first. Fair enough. Boys now back behind that spike side.
That would put maybe some cards in their deck here as TSM have had a little bit of a difficult time making their way onto site.
Here's the door opening and the showstopper to follow it. Curtain came down on that show quickly enough, but it's a trade. I'm gonna push this. There's no way, right? He's gonna hope so. Maybe he'll just jump around the corner. Behind from his Cyber cage. He's getting in there. That's so based. Adder brought down though. Sim able to catch him with the showstopper before the judge goes to work. Here's Poise trying to do it up with Stella at stairs here. Just the one defender left now. Stella just needs a bit more time. Pushes through behind the Prowler.
Set. Troop looking to get aggressive over on top of rubble, and they're all trusting that Adder can hold his ground at sea.
August. Prokop there.
Wow.
Seekers find their mark, and it's We Did and Corey to hold their ground. Coming out from heaven, though, Gimon is ready. We Did, though.
We've got one player still staying home. The other two can make their way through connector, and there's just too many things for TSM to look at. So Proto would have to 1v4, and he walks right into the fray of things.
Fight for the lockdown itself? No. They've got to pull themselves out. This is awkward.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're going to have enough time to get back into this, if I'm being honest. Plus the detainment. Yeah, and a follow-up elimination. Yeah, well sectioned off here from TSM. Just don't lose too many gunfights, and you should be fine.
They have time. They actually have time here, Shift. Gimono's in a very nasty position, but We Did's able to bring him down now.
What?
It's just a Proto left. Can he keep this alive? We Did with 4. B-Dog Boy will die to the snakebite, and We Did can't defuse. All that work. And make the correct stack here over towards this A-long. Don't really put anyone too deep there. Oh, Corey. I think he's expecting someone to have already crossed.
Yeah, that wall's so deadly, bro.
Okay, We Did. Fair enough. 7 there brought down through smoke. Here's the power. What? What? No! That's illegal in at least
Viper down.
40
One
states.
enemy remaining.
Beetle able to bring Poise down, and this is all falling to pieces. Gimond, last man standing, about to become fertilizer for the tree. Has Turtle Troop shut down yet another one?
There is opportunity for TSM to still hold this, but it's going to be hard. Let's say it plainly.
Nicely done, B-Dog. Takes a step back. Viper's Pit deployed. You have a bit to work with here. Flashpoint, Corey get a satchel away from it. Hoping to spray Poise down at some point here. The 7 gets caught inside. The Pit comes down. Poise to be the last one to fall. And Turtle Troop have done it. Once again, with a double initiator composition.
Flawless.
They overcome
Defenders
TSM
win.
on